Right now at 11, the Bay Area dealing with its first Ebola scare. ABC Action News, the first to confirm a local hospital is treating a patient after showing signs of the deadly virus. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jamison Euler.
And I'm Linda Hurtado. Wendy has a night off. That patient put in isolation as we're learning the extreme precautions doctors are taking to keep our community safe.
Our Andrew Dowd first with this breaking story. He's live outside of Sarasota Memorial Hospital tonight. I'm covering the very latest. Andrew?
Tonight, that person has been admitted here at Sarasota Memorial and at last check was in isolation. Now, doctors here say they do not believe that person has the virus, but the symptoms they were showing earlier today certainly had them fearing the worst. Outside tonight, no signs of any troubles or concerns, but a hospital spokesperson says when a person came into the hospital with symptoms they say were similar to Ebola, Sarasota Memorial went on high alert. Dr. Thomas Unash, USF Chair of Global Health, says doctors will treat even flu-like symptoms more cautiously, especially depending on where a patient has been.
But I can guarantee you that everybody in the nation now who's showing up in an emergency room with a fever and diarrhea is being asked the question of what your travel history is. Did you travel to Guinea or did you travel to Liberia, or have you had any contact with any person who's been there recently?
According to a hospital spokesperson, the person admitted today traveled from West Africa but had not been to any high-risk Ebola countries. The patient was placed in isolation and evaluated by infectious disease specialists, but not tested for Ebola. The hospital says the patient did not meet the CDC criteria for testing and says it's highly unlikely the patient has the virus. Unash says lessons learned in Dallas are now being applied to hospitals all over the country.
And now it's been a wake-up call. And, you know, there's been one mistake, but I would be very surprised to see that mistake ever repeated ever again.
The hospital says they do not plan to keep that patient in isolation, though at this point it's not clear when they will take them out. We're live in Sarasota. Andrew Dowd, ABC Action News.